Hey guys, welcome back to my show. Once again, I have a really special guest with me today. His name is Rushil and he's an awesome singer-songwriter. He's also done many covers of Hindi songs as well as English songs, and he has also done some pretty interesting things with some songs where he has done a male verse on each of them. We also do have a special surprise for you at the very end, so stay tuned till the very end, okay? Hi Rushil, how are you today?
I'm doing very well. Anika, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for being on the show with me today.
Sure, it's a pleasure.
So please introduce yourselves and maybe sing a few lines of your favorite song.
Sure. So, hi everyone. For those who don't know me, my name is Rushil. I am a singer-songwriter, producer, audio engineer, DJ, and overall creative in the music industry. My main thing is being an artist, though, and I started learning Hindustani classical music at the age of 6 through, the regular pushing from the parents, especially my mom. My mom has been the main person who's been pushing me since then. And, it started off as something that I obviously didn't like too much as a kid. I just wanted to play outside and all those kind of things. But through that constant pushing and kind of getting more immersed in musical communities and environments, and seeing all that it had to offer over time, it really became something that I enjoyed a lot and something that became a passion for me. And then through high school and college, as I got, and middle school and elementary school too, as I got kind of exposed to choir and plays and pop and R&B music, all and of course Bollywood, all that kind of amalgamated to the point where I was like, kind of at the end of high school, early college, I was like, this is something that I really want to pursue, very seriously. So now I just graduated college this past May, and now I'm pursuing music full time. I've been doing a lot of shows around the area that I'm from in New Jersey, and been traveling around the country a bit, performing too. So excited for all that's coming. And then I also am excited with the new music I'm making that's coming very, very soon in a few months. So lot going on, and I'm just excited to be on this journey.
Yeah, that's awesome. Maybe you could sing a few lines of your favorite Hindi song.
Sure. So little quick backstory behind this. This is one of my favorite songs right now, as I'm sure a lot of people relate. It's from the movie Rocky or Rani. Really, really great movie. And earlier this year, I had the honor of winning the Saregama Ticket to Bollywood Contest USA. And through that, I got an opportunity to release some cover songs with the Saregama record label, which is the oldest record label in the Indian music industry. So this song, along with a few other Rocky or Rani songs, will be releasing this Friday on YouTube and on all streaming platforms. So definitely go check that out. So this is a few lines of Tum Kya Mile. Tum kya mile, tum kya mile, hum na rahe hum, tum kya mile, jaise mere dil mein khile, फागुन के मौसम तुम क्या मिले.
It's really beautiful. I think, the Indian language, Hindi, it's like so pretty, and I feel like, there's like every aspect of the Indian language. There's Hindi, there's Tamil, there's Telugu, there's so many languages, and I feel like sometimes like the culture of like the Indian industry and just India in general is like kind of like undermined, and it's always about Hollywood, always about the English songs we have, and we do not realize how important and how nice Indian music sounds, and how Bollywood industries have grown so much over the years.
Absolutely, I completely agree with that. I think especially in America, obviously historically there's been English music around, different genres of like pop, R&B, hip hop, jazz, rock, all these kind of different American genres. And I feel like we're kind of in a period where international influences are really becoming prevalent in America. Like you see that with, for example, like K-pop. It's become a huge thing in America. You see that with like Spanish music and like Bad Bunny, J Balvin, all that kind of stuff. So I can't wait for like it's as it's happening. I can't wait to see that happen for indie music in America as well. And I really, really strive to be, part of that moving force of bringing that influence here as well.
Absolutely. I think it's just like important to like, just cultivate that kind of connection with your listener. Like even if like, okay, like let's be real, like not many people like, understand the concept of Indian music. People like often think that Hindi is a culture and not a language. I've had this misconception many times where people come to me and ask, are you Hindi? When of course everyone knows that, Hindi is a language and Indian or India is our country and our nationality or like, what we are. And so I feel like it's just important to educate people about like, what India is, what music we have and what our culture is, and like, have something as significant as American pop or K-pop or J-pop.
Yeah, definitely. That reminds me of like when people say like, do you speak Indian and all those kind of things, that kind of the ignorance behind that. I think slowly over time is kind of we're chipping away at that, of making people more aware of our culture and things like that. But I definitely think over time in America, especially in the major cities and in the very melting pot diverse kind of areas around the country, I can see that change slowly happening. It's very, very nice to see because historically and growing up and all that, we didn't really see a lot of influence in this country from our culture, but now it's kind of meshing together in a way, and it's a really comfortable and nice thing to see happen like widespread.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. I think like many areas, like, it's not just US, just the area. I think many sections of US have actually implemented Hindi into their curriculum plans. Like, they have schools that offer Hindi and Telugu and Tamil. Obviously, not like as part of the curriculum as in like school curriculum, but outside of school, like they have so many programs associated. And I think it's just like one step at a time. I think US will slowly kind of like, appreciate the Indian culture and appreciate the music and appreciate the, the culture we have.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So my next question for you is, how have your Indian roots influenced you? Like, has it played any role in your music? Has it helped you like create beats or produce music?
Yeah, definitely. I think music is a very interesting thing because you can, or this is my experience at least. I've gotten inspiration from the most random things in my life, not only in terms of content of lyrics or something like that, but I'm talking about like even sounds wise. I'll listen to something fall on the ground and I'll think, oh wow, that's such a nice that's a really flavorful, like colorful kind of sound that I can use as a hi-hat complement or something like that. I don't even know. But if we're talking about Indian roots, I mean, I've been around Indian, as I said, Indian instruments and Indian vocal technique and all these like Indian influence sounds for a very, very long time, since I was 6 years old. So I think naturally that has become a part of my sound. Vocally, definitely, I can kind of phase into that and phase out depending on obviously the type of song that I'm singing. But the kind of little variations and the modulations that I can do with my voice in terms of the different riffs and runs that are more Indian, like the tans kind of stuff. So that has influenced me a lot in terms of vocal stuff. Instrumentally, like producing wise, I think in the stuff that I put out so far, I've kind of experimented with different Western sounds, kind of like general pop, R&B kind of beats and melodies and stuff like that. But I think the music that's coming out now, I kind of took a little break from making music to kind of redefine the stuff that I wanted to put out. So I think the stuff that I'm putting out now, kind of towards the end of this year and going forward, that's going to have a lot more of those kind of ear candy pieces and Indian elements, anything from classical to the Bollywood, the regular tabla and like the strings and all these kind of things that make that soundscape. I think going forward, there's going to be a lot more of that in my music. So I'm very excited for that. And I think building that and combining those sounds with the Western melodies or production and kind of creating a new thing, that's my main goal. I think that's where I found magic to really happen when I'm creating music. And I think that's something that the world really hasn't heard, as per the previous question, where people know Indian music, people know American music, but like that healthy balance of both in a song or in an album or something like that is something very new that I think people would really love. So I'm hoping to kind of create that in the music that I'm making now.
Yeah, I think it's just important, like as you said, like the balance between the two, just like knowing American music and Indian music, just combining, or just any sort of cultural music you have, just combining it shows how much you respect your culture. My next thing is so those of you joining in right now, we actually do have a special surprise for you. Rushil actually did prepare something, so we'll take a short there'll be a beat break, and right after that the surprise will play. So get ready for that. So yeah.
What if this song had a verse from the guy's point of view?
I just wanna let you know that you got everything that I could ever want. And I know that I'm not that good at saying so, cause all my thoughts are clear when I'm writing songs. So hear me out. Yeah, she may be the textbook girl for most guys, and when I told you not to worry with my closed eyes, you told me you are so, baby you're the one, baby you're the one. I know you're stressing, you're worried about, but I can tell you that I'm so sure of now.
So I hope you guys enjoyed that surprise Rushil planned for you guys. And if you liked what you heard, feel free to check out Rushil's page. I'll be linking his YouTube channel in the show notes, and feel free to check him out. Thank you so much, Rushil, for hanging out with me today and chatting. I had a great time and learned so much about you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, so those of you still listening, I hope you enjoyed the episode. And once again, if you loved Rushil's cover and his music and what he's doing, feel free to follow him on Spotify and on the social platforms. I'll be linking again the YouTube channel's link in the show notes, and you can find all of his accounts and you can follow him there. Thank you so much, everyone, and stay tuned for new episodes every Sunday and every day whenever I post interviews. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great day.